crunches, 6 inches, planks, all great ab exercises that I will sprinkle in from time to time at the tail end of my training cycles, but they're not responsible for the majority of my ab development. That title instead is given to a strict and modified version of the high knee. It's strict because as I perform it, I am keeping my torso locked in place, or at least I'm trying my hardest to, while I'm landing on the balls of my feet and keeping them below me. It's strict because when I do the exercise, I am trying my best to A, keep my chest, my entire torso I really should say, from moving as much as I can, while actively tilting my pelvis, and while landing on the balls of my feet. Now, doing all three of those things is for one really good reason. I want to keep my body aligned like this, because you can think of your abs as a big sheet of muscle that just want to contract to pull your chest closer to your feet and your feet closer to your chest. And it's modified because instead of just using my body weight, which is usually enough for most high knees, no. Mine has to be just a smidge more difficult. So, I elected to do that with this. These both weigh 15 pounds. Now, by having these by my side, while I do a high knee, wow, does it change the dynamics of your body. If you have weights in your hands while you're bouncing up and down a lot, you have just altered how your arms are going to natively move a lot. Because normally your hands are almost these weightless objects whenever you're doing a high knee or running. But now each of my hands are these 15-pound objects. And so I have to stabilize them, which requires a lot of shoulder work, a lot of back work, and a lot more ab work. If I were to go down and not stabilize my body, I would just either cave inwards or cave backwards. Oh, and I forgot one little detail about this. I do it for 20 minutes straight. There are two things I want you to take note of throughout this fast forward bit. First, notice that my feet remain roughly inside of that square currently underneath me. This is because I am actively trying to make sure that my feet are directly below me, and theoretically, if they were always below me, I shouldn't be moving. Of course, in practice, this isn't perfect, and so naturally, I am going to move around a little bit. And two, throughout this, you're going to notice that I periodically bend over, and what I'm doing there is I'm just lowering the weight from 15 to 10 to 5, and then eventually to 0, because my muscles simply have fatigued too much by that point to continue with a heavier weight, and so I'm just lowering it to allow myself to continue exercising. That is brutal. Oh man. But an incredibly effective way of working out my abs, my legs, my shoulders, my back, my arms. By doing high knees, I am both hitting my core ridiculously hard and I'm burning those calories, and so it's just a win-win. I don't need to go out of my way and do 20-30 minutes of cardio because I just did 20 and 30 minutes of cardio. I also don't need to go and hit my abs because I just hit my abs. Obviously, most people won't be doing this with 30 pounds in their hands. That would just be a little bit crazy, but I am a bit of a crazy person at times. And so I do it with that weight because it is a better exercise and it burns way more calories. It's way more difficult. But honestly, for most of you guys, doing this for 5 or 10 minutes would already be a killer way of doing it. As always, feel free to leave a comment below letting me know what you guys thought. But until I see you next time, have a great day.